James, I want to start a discussion on asset protection from a client of mine, and this is typical of a handful of clients that I can think of who did very well in practice for a while, amassed a good amount of money, and in a few cases went bankrupt. In a few of those cases, they did some proper planning and they went through bankruptcy. On the other side of bankruptcy, they actually still had some assets. They had gone through and done some asset protection, put things into places where they were safe and preserved. And in other cases, they didn't go bankrupt, but were sued and were able to still hold on to some assets. And of course, you know, as a business owner, you've got a good 1 in 3 chance of getting sued in your lifetime, and sometimes that can be very expensive. Talk about asset protection. Where do we want to make sure we put some money so that we know it's there for a rainy day? I'm disabled, I get sued, business gets crushed. Where can I put money so that I know that it's there, I know that it's secure no matter what?
The best time to think about asset protection is when nothing bad is happening to you. That's the best time. Because in the legal parlance, we refer to that as when the waters are calm. And why is that the best time? Because the greatest difficulty that an asset protection plan faces is the Uniform Fraudulent Transfers Act. And that act has the ability to undo an asset protection plan if it's not done right. That act cannot be operative, will not be a problem when you do things when nothing's happening, when the waters are calm. What are the vehicles then that I can use in terms of an asset protection plan? Corporate entities is one, particularly the LLC format. The charging order statute that exists in most LLC statutes in the United States provides a layer of protection for the LLC owner in the event that a creditor comes and tries to attach their interest in a business. Trusts are also another significant asset protection vehicle, and there are different trusts that you can have, or more particularly provisions in trusts that you can have that afford a layer of protection against creditors. And then the final thing, if I'm dealing with a significant amount of assets and I really want to make sure that they're protected, there are certain offshore trusts that you can have in place that will provide a substantial level of protection, including protection against judgment creditors in the event of a lawsuit. Very easy to put together, very powerful in terms of their protection.
And you hear different things. You hear sometimes those are criticized. I mean, is this a gray area? What's the enigma on that? Why do you sometimes hear bad press on the offshore trusts?
Well, I think it's because people look at it and say, oh, that seems really, that's out there. It's foreign. It's not something that most people deal with. But the reality of it is that they're very solid. They're very safe in terms of an asset protection vehicle as long as the transfers are done in the right way and at the right time. Again, the key to acting on an asset protection plan is to do it when nothing's going on, when you don't have a lawsuit in place, when you don't have a big claim. The time to act is now in terms of an asset protection plan.